What up, it's Lupe Fiasco. Checking out boardmembers.com, you heard? Oh man, you gotta wait. Jesus Christ, niggas are still trying to get signed. You gotta figure out what you want. Like, what are you trying to achieve? You know, because there's certain. It's fucking. Well, I put it like, I got my deal off luck. I got my first record deal by just so happened to be out west. Went to go pick up my little sister. Just so happened, there was some producers that I knew from the hood pulled up, seen me walking down the street to my mama's house, looked and said, "Hey, we finna go to this showcase. You wanna come?" You know, jumped in the car. Was like, "Sure, let's go." Jumped in the car, went. Just so happened it was a showcase for Aftermath Records. And at that meeting, I met Big Chuck and my partner Free Chill, and you know, it went on from there. From that night, did a showcase. People was like, "Oh, you can spit." Met a bunch of other MCs that was there. A group got put together that night or over the course of the next couple of days, and before you know it, we signed to Epic Records. You know, it wasn't even no big, you know, man, you got to go do this. We had to go showcase and do all that stuff, but it was still after the fact. It was like, you know, the deal was already kind of done. You know, so for that one, it was like luck. The way I came into the game, it wasn't even about any real politicking or you had to do this or you got to do that, you got to do this. It was really just the right place, right time, you know. And then when it was time for me to showcase, you know, I just, you know, did what I do best. And, you know, they got the attention of some of the right people in the game, and they went to that. But even I say that with this caveat, that record deal, signed to Epic Records, you know, by luck. You know, we never had an album that came out. You know, we got dropped from the label. It wasn't like our fault. The person we got signed to, he got fired. We got dropped. Had to turn around, and the group got broke up, went separate ways. Had to get buy myself out of the contract with the indie label that we had to sign to even get the record deal in the first place. And then basically started from like square one. But the one thing we built on was just having that reputation, you know. And if we didn't really have no songs on the radio, it was about, at that period of time, it was like, you know, dude can rap, you know, when that really, really meant something, you know. And then battling people, it's like, oh, dude can battle, he can rap, he got good songs, you know. And it was really that same formula, and just had to wait till it piqued somebody else's interest, you know, till somebody else came in, was like, hey, we got this dude Lupe, he can rap, come check him out. You know, that person was pleased with what we was putting out, but you know, we had Arist. It's still about rapping right now. You know, I don't think it's ever changed. It's that you gotta have the talent, you know, you gotta have the music, but at the same time too, it's still timing, you know, and it's still that, I'm just keeping 100, it's still luck, you know, it's still just that opportunity, and it's really that point, I guess, it was all on me, because I didn't have to jump in that car, you know, so it was me with the passion. It's like, you know, I want to rap, you know, and I want to do something with what I got, and so I took advantage of that opportunity, you know, whereas it might have been a dude in the car that I ain't like, and I was like, man, I ain't finna go in the car with him, that's such and such, I ain't, you know, and then I never heard of me, you know, so to speak. So it's really, you know, no pride, no ego, you know, and just kind of putting yourself in the position and taking advantage of them opportunities when they come, because you never know where they gonna go, you know. But even with that ain't had no album. You know, solo deal with Arista, that didn't have no album come out or nothing. And the same way, label dude who ran the label got fired, you know, had to swatch, do some politicking, get on another label, get dropped from that label, and, you know, start from square one. And then it was, after that point, it was still that reputation. Somebody was like, yo, we rock with Lupe, we want you to come such and such, Atlantic Records. But this time it was like, the one thing that we didn't do that we did with this deal with Atlantic back in 2006 was we had never put out a song. We had never put out like a real song and actually put it out, you know. So we took the opportunity and said we never gonna do that again, and, you know, put a song out, stood on it, and it went to where it went. Kick, push.